Jake Slebodnick for your hometown radio station. I'm joined on on both sides, actually, by two Colts, Gavin Resnick and Peyton Myers. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll start with Gavin.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, man.
Let's just keep this pattern going just to simplify it a little bit. Gavin, I'll start with you first. Just tell us a little bit where we can see you on the football field this season.
I'll be playing the guard on offense and D-tackle on defense.
Well, that's a good starting point. The offensive line, one of the big things that I like to talk about, just because I feel like that's sort of like an underrated crew on the football field. Not too many people get noticed for that, but they do a very big job. That's protect the quarterback, protect the offense, and sort of keep that motion from going forward. What's your take on how the offensive line has really come together here in training camp to ensure that the Northern Cambria can really put up some points this year?
We're young, but I really like to see how much work the guys are putting in. A lot of squats, a lot of deadlifting, and I just like seeing that on the field.
Now, Coach Barrier said you guys bring a young team this year. Talk a little bit about how the young guys have really responded to the veteran leadership on your team and how they're improving with each week.
With a lot of footwork stuff and just hands and everything, especially on the line, I just see the guys doing footwork drills and all that stuff.
All right, Peyton, we'll go over to you. Now, where do you play on the field?
I'll be playing running back and corner this year.
Okay, so two marquee positions, running back and corner. Let's start with the defense. What's your overall take on how the defense has really come together in training camp to really make sure that you guys are a stronghold in the upcoming season?
I mean, our defense has a lot of returners this year. I mean, most of us have played for our second year now on defense. So we'll be able to make some plays happen on defense, get the ball back to our offense, and yeah.
Now, I'll ask the same thing. How have the young guys really come together to really work hard and make sure that Northern Cambria is still a strong unit despite having the disadvantage of a younger squad?
Oh, they're working hard every day. They're in the weight room 3 days a week. They're always working. We're making sure we're on them. They're putting in good work. Like, there's no giving them. They're always working hard.
Now, you guys play Purchase Line. You guys open up your season with the Red Dragons on a road trip. Take me through what you guys are doing to ensure that you bring nothing but 110% to that matchup.
I mean, these next 2 weeks are going to be crucial for us. As long as we put in like a good, hard work effort these next 2 weeks, working hard all 3 practices, we'll be able to compete very hard.
What are Coach Sudi and Bear and the rest of the coaches telling you guys to look for in Purchase Line?
Definitely their offensive line. We need to figure out a way to slow them down, get in the backfield. And on defense, they're always solid, so we need to make sure we get good gaps for me at running back and just go from there.
Gavin, I'll go back over to you. Purchase Line, strong defensive line, but on the offensive line, you got to hold them off. What are you guys doing to ensure that you guys can hold them off and make sure you guys score points?
We're just making sure everybody knows what they're doing so they can fill their jobs and actually just move the guys, just make space and make opportunity for our backs.
What have Coach Sudi and Bear and the rest of the staff done to the O-line, or done to help the O-line grow and improve their game over the past few weeks?
A lot of lifting, a lot of drills to keep your hand and footwork in place, and just knowing how to play the game.
All right, closing it off, I want to ask you have anything to say to the hometown crowd before your first game on the 27th?
Come out and support.
Peyton, hometown crowd words.
Come support us every night, man.
Northern Cambria Colts, thanks Gavin and Peyton so much for joining me. They open up their season on the road against Purchase Line on August 27th. I want to thank Peyton and Gavin so much, and also want to thank Coach Bear for taking time to talk with us today. Come out and support the Colts August 27th. For your hometown radio station, this is Jake Slebodnick.